Monday Night Raw kickoff with Seth Rollins and Big Bronson Reed engaged in a big brawl. Seth Rollins and Big Bronson Reed engage in a wild brawl during a face-to-face. The New Day defeat AOP to progress in the World Tag Team No. 1 Contenders Tournament. R-Truth's interference proves costly for AOP as they lose to the New Day. The World Tag Team Title No. 1 Contenders Tournament continued as the New Day took on AOP. The Miz made his way to ringside to observe the match, but R-Truth appeared out of nowhere to attack his former friend. The New Day capitalized on the fracas at ringside, as Kofi Kingston rolled up Akam to progress in the tournament. The Wyatt Six returned to attack the Final Testament. The Final Testament's beatdown of R-Truth gets interrupted by the returning Wyatt Six. Io Sky and Kairi Sane vs Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez ended in a no contest. Io Sky and Kairi Sane take on Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Fired up from a backstage confrontation, Io Sky and Kairi Sane contended against Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson were at ringside once again to watch Damage Control one night before they clash on NXT. After Io Sky dropkicked Morgan into the barricade, she turned her attention to Legend and Jackson. This led to the Metaphor and Damage Control engaging in a fight that resulted in a no contest. Rhea Ripley attacked Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. After a match pitting Io Sky and Kairi Sane against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, Rhea Ripley gets her hands on Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee defeat American Made to progress in the World Tag Team Title No. 1 Contenders Tournament. The LWO's Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee move on in the World Tag Team Title No. 1 Contenders Tournament by taking down American Made. The third and last spot in the final of the World Tag Team Title No. 1 Contenders Tournament was determined as the LWO's Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee took on American Made's Creed Brothers. The Creed Brothers brought their signature strength as they combated the lucha style of the LWO. Chad Gable tried to interfere, but was stopped by a chancla thrown by Zelina Vega, leading to a fight between Vega and Ivy Nile. The LWO captured the win after a 6.1.9 and frog splash combo onto Julius Creed. Bron Breakker defeats Jey Uso to win the Intercontinental title. Main event: Jey Uso and Bron Breakker engaged in another instant classic, but familial problems spelled the end of Uso's reign. As Uso was battling Breakker, Solo Sikoa and the rest of the Bloodline came to ringside, as Sikoa stated that he was there to help Jey. Jey superkicked Tama Tonga and Tonga Loe before Sikoa confronted Uso. Breakker took advantage by spearing Sikoa out of his boots, leading to Jacob Fatu entering the fray as Breakker and Fatu engaged in a colossal face-to-face. Despite Uso hitting a spear and an Uso splash, Breakker kicked out. Raw General Manager Adam Pearce ejected Tonga and Loe, but Fatu connected with a huge superkick to Uso before leveling the champion with a Samoan drop onto the announce table. Breakker then capitalized on the mayhem by hitting a super spear to regain the Intercontinental title. Subscribe, comment and share please.